payouts. Thousands of daily matches laid out. Clear interface is there on your screen. Just enjoy the process as you bet on your teams. Withdraw winnings anytime, no stress. Yep, the game starts with 1xBet. DRUMNG. That's the promo code to get 300% welcome bonus on 1xBet NG. 18 plus, so play responsibly. Yeah.
Bro, have you heard?
What?
The Fanta and Sprite are now available in 60cl plastic bottles. And it's for the same price. 500 naira.
Bring me 2 bottles. 1 Fanta for me, 1 Sprite for my friend. 60cl plastic bottle, right?
You heard right. Fanta and Sprite are now available in 60cl plastic bottles for the same price of 500 naira. That's 20% more Fanta and Sprite for free. Grab the new 60cl bottle today. Enjoy extra refreshment.
Happy birthday, Ogami. Now, wow. Oga, 73 years ago they show for your eyes, oh. You see they look your phone with ordinary eyes and it's still they sharp, all they shine on top.
My pikin, sense no be so. Now Visionaries eye supplement, now I dey drink every day.
Visionaries eye supplement.
One sharp eyes not be by age. Visionaries eye supplement is made from natural ingredients and contains essential vitamins plus omega-3. Visionaries eye supplement is a product of Vita Biotics UK. Visionaries, let your eyes speak.
My people of Lagos, attention oh! Time don't reach to cack up for the ARM Run for the Future 10K Marathon. It is scheduled on Saturday, 15th November 2025. Enter road straight to Muriokola Park, Victoria Island. As you go hot that day with plenty joy, unity, and better jollification. Make una come feel the spirit of togetherness with gang race, ogbonge activities for families, live music, and rich surprises for every corner. Prizes day, plenty gifts item day, raffle draw, and many other free things day to collect. Then no they miss this kind jollification oh! Or you register now for free for rftf.arm.com.ng to take arrange your own sport. Na Nivea, iFitness, ARM1, Puma, Biggie Water, and Pocari Sweat. They sponsor ARM RFTF.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Babe, I am so sorry. I know I was wrong. I promise I will never do it again.
Don't let low airtime block your romance. Buy a new MTN SIM to enjoy 2,100 naira in airtime for 2 months. And with MTN Better Gist, you'll get 3 minutes extra for every 6-minute call you make. MTN Better Gist is also available to all existing customers. To join, simply dial *123*2*1# or text PG to 312. T's and C's apply. MTN, what are we doing today?
Imagine a world without communication, a world without emergency calls, disconnected businesses, and unreachable families. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is the reality we face when telecommunications masts and fiber optic cables are vandalized. These telecommunications assets are the lifeline of our communities. They keep us connected, informed, and safe. Every act of vandalism is a blow to our businesses, our banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunications infrastructure. Our connection, our responsibility. This message is brought to you by the Mobile Network Operators and Towercos in collaboration with Nigerian Communications Commission.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you, Lagos. Welcome to the second part of Dailies today. The first part you heard with Kofi Batel's, but we're here now. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
You can watch the show. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube, so feel free to watch on your devices, even on your smart TV. You can watch us there. Just search for Nigeria Info 99.3. Nigeria Info 99.3. On your smart devices, yes.
You forgot to add even on your smartphone.
Yes, on your smart devices.
Put phone there for emphasis.
Something on your smartphone. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Let's start with our first story this morning. Vanguard is our first paper, page 5. ASWAP terror threats, Ondo, Kogi governments reassure citizens of safety.
Well, this everyday news about an impending ISWAP attack is a bit worrying. You wonder, when is this going to happen? Is it likely to happen? Remember that the ISWAP people themselves are reading the papers and listen to this program. And I have a feeling that the terrorists you're thinking of are not just some ragtag. I think they're highly educated people amongst them. So they too will be getting all these signals that we have here, and well, the people they're being sensitized to this impending attack, where it is listed as Eriti Akoko, Onyi Akoko in the Akoko West local government, and our town local government area as potential targets. We are told here that a similar memo was sent to Kogi State, where representatives of farmers assured the state command of the DSS of timely and accurate information to aid its operations, while traditional rulers highlighted the importance of border communities. I hope there is some exercise going on also to train individuals to defend themselves. Because if you look at the frustration of the Niger State governor, he has told his people, defend yourselves. Governor Bago charges Niger citizens. He doesn't say with what. He hasn't provided with what. But he says they should defend themselves. And I think this would... Then there's a very interesting statement from the state government, and I want you to listen carefully for you to know how sometimes inefficiency can creep into something. The Ondo State government, in the statement by the Information and Orientation Commissioner Idowu Ajanaku in Akure, said it is aware of the recent security alert memo of the State Security Services addressed to the blah 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 in some parts of the state, which got leaked to the media. Then Ajanaku then said the leaked memo is part of regular intelligence reports that are routinely shared amongst security agencies. The question is it a leaked memo or is it a memo for public consumption and awareness? Why would you continue to refer to it as a leaked memo? I don't understand that part. But it says that such reports are a normal part of security operations aimed at identifying and preventing potential threats. The government needs to come clean, and if there's a threat, tell the people there's a threat. Don't start saying a leaked memo. I don't. If you get what I'm saying. That creates confusion in the mind. It creates confusion in my mind, because if it's a leaked memo, is it secret that we are not supposed to know about? How, if there's an alert, how are we not supposed to know about these things? I think the commissioner there could have exercised some discretion there. What I think should do is the government should mobilize the people. There must be a ready plan. Where do you run to? What do you do? It just sit back and tell people that there's an impending attack. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to vacate my house? You understand? Then you should be able to mobilize some traditional defense too, and one if all these little farmers.
There's Amotekun in those areas.
In those areas, you should. No, apart from Amotekun again, I want Agbekoya, all these other very local OPC and all these other. By the way, where is OPC these days?
I don't know.
They've disappeared.
I don't think they have. I think some communities, even in Lagos, still use them. But I'm not sure exactly if they're still coordinated the way they used to be.
Really? Anyway, the Kogi government has assured residents that there should be no panic and they should go about their normal duties. I don't know what the Kogi government has put as measures to halt the onslaught that might happen by this group called ISWAT.
I think the major question I'd love to ask is where is the security? Where are the security agencies in this? And when I mean security agency, I'm talking about the military here, because we're talking about terrorism in a nutshell.
My take is that I get a sense that our military people might be overwhelmed with the various things that they have to do. I get that they might be overwhelmed. Also, they have too many flashpoints. Too many flashpoints, and it's something I think the government, of course, they would know better than I do, 10 times more. But I think it's something that should be worrying. I suspect that they might be overwhelmed in terms of numbers.
In terms of numbers?
I know I read in social media here and there some soldiers who said they have not gone on leave for close to 1 year. And usually the thing is, when they go for operations, you relieve them, and that doesn't appear to be happening. I don't know much about that.
Okay. Let's move on to our next story, shall we? Page 14 of the Vanguard newspaper, the Law and Human Rights page. And this one reads, Mercy on trial. Lawyers question ethics of Tinubu's pardon.
Yes, the lawyers are now going to leave that issue alone. And the Vanguard did a very good full page. They have a page called Law and Human Rights. And they, of course, have looked at, the actions of the government, especially that of the Attorney General in the process. And so some of the lawyers have given their views on the so-called pardon that has taken place. Like I said yesterday, I think the government should just, instead of trying to investigate this and investigate that, should just wipe it out and bring it back to the drawing board and get it properly done. And not the manner in which the Attorney General said, after the president, then it will be reviewed. That is kind of messy and totally unexpected for somebody who has passed through law school and knows about government protocol. He put the cat before, is it the horse before the cat or the cat before the horse?
The cat before the horse.
Yes, that's not how it is done. Anyways, some lawyers have reacted. The president's action failed ethical test, says Edun, who is an SAN. Human rights lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Kunle Edun, condemned President Tinubu's decision, arguing that it undermines public morality and the integrity of the justice system. Of course, the president has the discretion to determine who to grant mercy or pardon, but being a leader elected by Nigerians and holding power in trust for the people, shouldn't such decisions be taken after deep consideration of their impact on society, victims, and ethical values? Edu questions why many of those pardoned were individuals convicted of grave offenses. Majority of the names in that list really do call for concern for all Nigerians. If we are serious about ethical values, then we must ask ourselves, what message are we sending? Are we saying integrity, honesty, and hard work no longer matter? Of course, that's what we are doing. Mr. Edu, don't ask the question, state it. That's what we're doing. On this, our president did not do well. We cannot claim to promote national reorientation while rewarding wrongdoing. The truth is that we have shown that we have a lot of tolerance for criminal activity.
We have shown that.
Both the people and the government, all of us are complicit in this. Things that should never be heard of in any sane society are what the things that we hear happen in this country at both government and people's level. Our tolerance for crime is unimaginable. I was telling a friend this morning, I sometimes ask myself that in the 60s, for example, when we got independence and we were playing politics, 3/4 of the names that are floating around would never be heard. Never. A member of your household is accusing you of sexual this and that, and so on and so forth. Another senator is accusing another senator of this. Talking about my wife is on drugs and breaking Lamborghini, and this, we have tolerance for it. Which opera have you heard when you hear all these cases? A minister who brought in fake results. What has happened? Nothing. We all have tolerance for it, including the media. We explain it away. So, Mr. Edu, that I think is my opinion of. I know you are being diplomatic. I would rather just say it as it is so that we make up our minds. 3/4 of the people who are in high positions in this country shouldn't be there. We know it is questionable. We make, even though he embezzled money, but at least he tried. At least he set up companies for people to work. We give excuses for crime. We are criminally minded. Generally, both the public and the governed and the governed. The governor and the governed. Look at the people we vote for. You know some of them have criminal activities, criminal background. You still put them in position of power, and then you expect it not going to happen. Anyway, Liberals also offers a more scathing critique, and it described Nigeria as a country of weekly dramas. And it's reported here saying that nobody is saying that the president doesn't have the constitutional power to grant pardon. Section 175 is clear on that. The issue is the manner it is exercised and to whom the mercy is extended. And he does some comparison and so on and so forth. Evans Ufeli, a human rights advocate, approached the issue from a procedural and institutional perspective. And he said, the prerogative of mercy is designed to temper with the rigidity of the law, to right wrongs, correct miscarriages of justice, or respond to humanitarian concerns is a vital part of the justice system. Ufeli emphasized, however, that the absence of statutory guidelines makes the process vulnerable to abuse. According to him, there is no uniform procedure nationwide. Often the process lacks transparency, clear criteria of victim input. This breeds suspicion and politicization. He urged the government to adopt reforms that will make the system more accountable. But I say, the government cannot adopt reforms because they are in agreement with what is happening. It suits them. It's not the government that is going to. It's the people who, when they have decided that this is what we want, will enforce it on these people. How do you expect the current National Assembly, as currently constituted, to do anything about prerogative of mercy when they will need it? Omakedi Ale now. Sorry. Let me just move on to the next one. I'm sorry about that one. You can ask your neighbor to translate that for you. Tinubu's Inibehe says that Tinubu's action will undermine justice and encourage lawlessness. Human rights lawyer Inibehe Effiong condemned the president's recent decision, describing the move as one that will embolden criminality and weaken Nigeria's justice system. Effiong said, although the president is constitutionally empowered under Section 135 of the 1999 Constitution to exercise the prerogative of mercy, such discretion must be used judiciously. He warned that indiscriminate pardons send a dangerous message to law enforcement agencies and the public that crime can go unpunished. I think we've just about said enough of this. Any other thing said on this would be a waste of time. I think the point has been made. The government has tactfully withdrawn the list, which the Attorney General said is going to review. But my advice really is that they should just let it go.
Okay.
Let it go.
I have this comment here from Uchenna on Facebook. Uchenna says ethical value is really missing in this side of the divide. Our political leaders and elites are all complicit. Our moral values and principles are now being eroded. We embrace illegality and glorify crimes. It is really nauseating and imbecilic to say that, to say the least. Miscarriage of justice is really bedeviling the country.
I think now we should spread the net to the general public, because we tolerate criminality as long as it doesn't affect us. That's the honest to God truth. The pastor who says you should come and do Thanksgiving for your appointment and tells you are going to open the bowl at the next bazaar, he knows what your salary is. He knows what you were before. Before you are driving a smoky car that will not even qualify for Bolt or Uber, and all of a sudden you have 6-7 jeeps. He knows. So we are all complicit. Our pastors who tell you to go and pray, and every time they are doing pray, they know where the problem lies. They won't say it. We are all complicit. The media, we are complicit. Very few people are ready to stand up and say this is what it is. And so we will all bear the punishment. Yes, we would. If anybody thinks that criminality will go unpunished, that person is joking. The question is, who will be punished? That is the issue.
Who will?
Who will? If a man embezzles money and you are happy for him and you think nobody will go unpunished, what about the people whose money should have been used for? The schools, the hospitals, the whatever. Go to our general hospitals now, they're filled to the brim. Go to the school. So there is a punishment somewhere. And somebody will have to bear it.
Indeed. Let's go to the Punch newspaper, to the page, a column written by Abimbola Adelakun, and she titles this one, "If a coup happens in Nigeria, who will fight for democracy?"
I can't answer that question for myself. I don't know.
Are you going to fight?
I'm not fighting for anybody. I've done enough of that. I'm not encouraging it, but I've done enough of going to the trenches and fighting. Because at the end of the day, let's even have a very quick exercise and talk to ourselves. What is the guarantee that if there is one, it won't be the same set of people? They won't have the same values. Are these people is it going to be the U.S. Army that will come to plan the coup here? Is it not the military whose generals are being locked up every day for this and that for embezzling money that we have seen? So nobody's going to fight for anybody. I'm tired of fighting. I will only fight for my stomach. But I know what she's saying. But we hope it never happens. And she talks about the defense headquarters officially disproved the story of a planned coup in Nigeria. She argues that it's going to be very difficult for the government even to admit that there's been a failed coup, that it could have its repercussions. So that admission might not come. She says even if the arrested officers were sentenced or dismissed for planning a coup, the official report is unlikely to state the actual reason. As is a country where institutions operate in secrecy and lack of transparency, surely adds an enigma to processes that should otherwise be straightforward. It is therefore unlikely that we will ever know the whole truth of this coup matter, especially from official sources. What we will have to work with will be the snippets of news that snips out from the grasp of official information. Information. This thing has done dabaru for my eye now. Well, sorry about that. I'm using my phone, so it kind of disappeared. But she goes on to say that yes, the development made me wonder if a coup were to happen in Nigeria today, what would happen? Who are the people who will go out and confront the soldiers to fight for democracy? Some Nigerians on Twitter can sit behind their screens and tweet the usual cues nostrums about how the worst democratic rule is still preferable to military rule. But if it ever happens that our democratic leaders get ousted by coupists, will they go and fight to defend democracy? I seriously doubt it.
Very good question.
I seriously doubt it. How many of us would risk our lives so the present lopsided arrangement that preponderantly benefits decadent politicians and their scions can be retained? It is not a matter of cowardice. So, successive Nigerian leaders have not done enough to convince the generation that fought and attained this democracy in 1999 that it will be worth fighting for all over again. The country has given many people little to lose, turning them to cynics rather than believers in the national project. It will likely take another generation to emerge and begin pushing for a return to democracy. This is giving our politicians a yellow card. I stand, I believe in what she has said. Our politicians, they are failing us by the day, and they need to be very, very careful. Of course, nobody, and no sensible person would want any drastic change like a military coup. No, nobody, because you don't know where it will end. Sorry. Did I put that? It's okay. It's okay. Well, you don't know where it will end. But ultimately, the politicians have to be careful, because the population will be misinformed. They could come out jubilating, thinking that is the best thing that happened since powdered milk, only to discover, of course, later that they're back to where they were at, in the very beginning. But our politicians will not listen. They take us for granted. They've taken things for granted, that they will get away with anything that they do. And heaven help us all on that. On that, we'll go to the next. Or is it time to go?
No, it's not time to go yet. It's not time to go yet. Bishop on Facebook says, there was nothing like coup d'etat. It never happened. This government is just trying to put fear in the minds of people and the military not to attempt any coup d'etat.
There was nothing what?
That's what this comment said said there was nothing like a coup d'etat. It's just a propaganda.
Do you believe there was a coup d'etat?
I don't have an opinion on it.
How come you can't have an opinion? You're a media person.
I don't have an opinion.
You're a man of personality, a man known, a man whose views cut across this country.
Our next story is from the Vanguard newspaper, page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper. ASU suspends warning strike, gives federal government 1 month ultimatum. Egbaza.
I've lost my mind. Actually, I thought you were going to ask me, but you didn't. No. Well, the good news is that ASU has suspended the warning strike yet once again. Remember, it is good for me to state very quickly that this ASU strike didn't start with this government. It's been going on and on and on and on. Now they have given the federal government 1 month. I plead with ASU. I plead with the federal government, within that 1 month, could you please come to some kind of agreement and let our children benefit from a robust education? I please. Within 1 month, I hope that again the federal government and ASU will put an end to this thing. Do you know, Sheriff, I can tell you this and it's going to surprise you. I'm not even sure there was anything called ASU when I was in University of Lagos.
Oh.
Yes, now, because the only problem we had then was Ali must go. Because it was seamless. It was seamless. You know, lecturers were well treated, given staff quarters, cars went and they were well paid. We attracted, I remember the likes of Professor Pubo, Stanley, all these people came from America to lecture at the University of Lagos. Why can't we still have something? How come it is attractive to be a senator and to be all this, but it's not attractive to be a lecturer or a doctor? Only a judge. Again, back to where we are. I can't remember, I can't remember anything called ASU when I was like those who went to other universities. I don't know, but I can't remember. Well, was there ASU, or you don't want to talk about that again?
So when I was in school, I went to Uni Learning, by the way, better by far.
Better than what? Why do you
we have better by far.
Why do you embarrass me? But let's go. Okay, good.
We didn't go on any strike. ASU was going on strike.
I remember.
We did.
Yes,
it was smooth. Yes,
it was smooth. Yes. So it's better by far than other.
Including Unilag.
I know it cannot be included. Oh, dear. Yeah.
Let's move on to our next story. Can we? No, we can't.
You can't.
We can't.
Oh, time is gone.
We can't. Oh, we can't. We have to go now.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say this. OT gift brand new cars to Abia Palmsex and riding tricycles to work.
This is nonsense.
What is this one?
How can you gift cars to permanent secretaries? There should be provision for it. You give your lawmakers SUVs, and you can't give you say your Palmsex are riding tricycles to work. What is wrong with us, Sheriff? Now they should clap our hands because you gifted them some saloon cars. Who works harder, Palmsex or? Okay, we know we have to go.
We have to go. We have to go. But you're back at 9.
Yeah, I'm back.
Kofi is back right now with the news and then the remaining hour of the morning Crossfire Lagos. Thank you for being a part of this. Good morning to you.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Hello, Male. How you doing now?
I did, my pikin.
Male, wait. She make I call you back. You sure say your credit go reach this guy too?
Don't worry yourself. Now MTN Beta Gist I dey use.
Who no like better thing? Just go buy new MTN SIM so MTN go dash you 2,100 naira airtime sharply. And on top that one, every call where you make, whether na 3 minutes for this call or na 1 minute on top another call, e go dey join dey go. And once you gather reach 6 minutes, MTN go sama you 3 minutes extra. Make you for continue that better gist. Or ya dial *123*2*1# to join MTN Better Gist today. Terms and conditions dey sha o.
Conversations on Nigeria Info.
United Nations, Atiku Obi, and of course, a senator from Borno State, Senator Alim Dume, all are outraged over the killings that happened over the weekend in Borno State.
Both UN and United Nations, all of them are chokers because all of them know the problem of this country. They know how it starts. All of them are involved.
These people, of course, Nigeria, I don't think they have the interest of Nigeria at heart. As far as they are concerned, Nigeria is a business enterprise, and they're only interested in milking the country.
The Lagos APC has denied claims that it's actually attacked ADC members in Alimo.
Even if you're not pointing fingers to the APC, the police should swing in to find out who did this, right?
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. With your opinions in your voice. Join the conversation on Nigeria's first talk radio station.
It is the police and the law enforcement agents you have endangered.
What does this tell you as a Nigerian?
Go to court is part of the corrupt architectural structure.
Somebody will sue 100 billion and the court will ask the person to pay a fine.
Even as a dead body, I will not vote for them.
The conversation never stops on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Thanks for joining us in News at 8 on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Kofi Bottles. Let's quickly tell you that the 10th IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu wants Nyesom Wike, Dave Umahi, and Babajide Sanwo-Olu, amongst others, to show up in court as he prepares his defense in his terrorism case. They are among 23 witnesses he's named when he filed a motion at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Kanu told the court that he intends to prove the political nature of his actions and statements deciding or describing the witnesses as vital and compatible. The National Emergency Management Agency has confirmed that 39 people lost their lives and over 60 sustained serious injuries after a petrol tanker overturned and exploded in Niger State. The incident occurred at around 3:45 p.m. yesterday, after which some residents reportedly stopped to scoop the spilling fuel just before the blast. NEMA is urging the public to stay clear of such crash sites and refrain from fuel scooping. The United States has imposed sweeping new sanctions on Russia's two biggest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil,